not a YouTuber, just like making videos. And I was going to do a response to Officer Tatum's video. Officer Tatum video. Now, of course, we all know about the racist Lion King meme or whatever that Trump posted on his Truth Social. Now, is it racist? Yeah, it's obviously racist. Now, of course, the train is never late, right?
Coon train is coming.
All white people ain't bad.
Is coming. Coon train is coming.
We is our own worst enemy.
No time, the usual suspects, the usual bootlickers and steptoes came out and defended. Say, oh, I don't find it racist and so forth, you know. But the one that grabbed my attention, the video, because, you know, Anton Daniels or whatever, Angry Man, you know, all them cornballs, was Officer Tatum's video. Because in Officer Tatum's video, he literally stated that only stupid ass black people are retarded enough to be offended by this. Like the name of the video, the Dems are triggered or some shit. Now we know that Tim Scott, that I'm saying, who was in Donald Trump's circle, called this out. Now this is a guy that was on Donald Trump's short list of being the vice president. Now, of course, I had just about as good a chance of being vice president than Tim Scott. A box of cereal had just about as good chance of being vice president as Tim Scott. So Republicans are angry at this. The voters, taxpayers are angry at this. But here on Yoo-hoo land, where everything is broken up into either the left or the right, there's no in between, there's no swing shifting going on. And Officer Tatum, he had the medicated gall to say it was only retarded black people that, you know what I'm saying, that got triggered by this. Everybody else thought it's funny. Now, his video got taken down, whether it got flagged down or he took it down, because it was a, you know what I'm saying, and Officer Tatum, he's in no position to call somebody stupid. I'm like, this is a guy who did a live stream when not Yahoo or whatever, the prime minister of Israel, and stated that, oh, we only had one incident, a girl spitting.
Tatum does not have an out. He didn't marry a billionaire, so he's stuck with this. This now comes to Netanyahu. Now Netanyahu was doing his rounds. He was making his rounds, you know, a media tour, and he makes his way to Tatum. And he's on this Tatum show, and he's talking about, hey, you know, Israel is such a safe place for Christians. Ask them. Go ahead and ask them. You know, they'll tell you this is the safest place they can ever be. All right? The safest place.
In Israel, if you actually talk to the majority of Christians, talk to them, you'll see what they say. They say Israel is the only place where we're respected and protected.
And Tatum, you know, being a bootlicking Sambo soldier that he is, he goes and says, yeah, absolutely. I will attest to that, because I went there with a church, a group gathering, you know, and we went there for over 2 weeks.
And I can attest to that as a Christian who went to Israel. I spent 2 weeks there with the church, and we had an incredible time.
And that's why I think he's going to stop. I'm like, okay, yeah, well, but he's not bright enough. This man's a few clowns short of a circus, that he goes on. And what he then goes on to say, he says, you know what? There was only one incident that happened. And I was like, all right, where are we leading with this? And he goes on to tell us how a child spat on one of the pastors.
We had only one incident where a small child spit on one of the pastors.
What?
That's equivalent to me trying to defend a restaurant and having a live stream with the restaurant owner and said, oh man, the service was great, the food was good, the drinks were cold, but we only had like one cockroach scurry across the table. You know, so Officer Tatum is too stupid not to leave that bit of information out. And of course, Nick Fuentes dog walked him. Officer Tatum feels like, oh, racism, that's just a bunch of hubbub. But then he says, oh, Nick Fuentes is racist. You know, in that video, talk about black people ain't think about no monkeys, no monkeys, no monkeys. Why would you be offended and claim that monkey thing and so forth? And then the guy went on to make monkey faces. I'm like, no wonder why that video got taken down. I'm like, Officer Tatum went crazy in that video. He was making monkey faces and all kind of other stuff, man. I wanted to really rip into him, really rip into that monkey stuff. But the video is gone. I checked my phone. I checked all YouTube or whatever. Yeah, the video, either he took the video down or the video got flagged down. And the thing is, with that video Donald Trump posted, I understand that it was his take on Lion King, and he was putting all these Democrats or whatever faces on animals. But Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, yeah, that's something somebody created. They're not even part of the whole song or whatever. You know, they wasn't characters from Lion King. I don't know if Officer Tatum is smart enough to figure that out, or he's just going to glaze over it and so forth. But yeah, Officer Tatum, yeah, he's already been, he's been called out so many times. He's been taking so many L's. But I'm glad that video is gone. But man, I got on this desktop and I was ready to rip into it, copy the video, because it was horrific. You know, Officer Tatum, you know what I'm saying, he's a Donald Trump butt kisser. Even though, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump, we know he likes to let out wet ones. I'm like, the guy can't control his bowels. And I'm pretty sure Officer Tatum will love to be in the room where Donald Trump has an unexpected bowel movement so he can sniff it all up.